Let's check what the swimming pool temperature.
Welcome back, guys. Luna Vista Belek is a brand new hotel in the Antalya Belek region that opened its doors just a few months ago. I'm going to show you around the beach, check the water temperature in the pools, and take a look at the kids club to see how they've organized all the fun for the little ones. We'll also peek into the spa and the gym, and of course, I'll be sharing all those little nuances and my honest, real-life impressions of the place. By the way, you can find the link to part 1 of my full review right in the description or by clicking the card at the top of the screen. Make sure to check it out. Just a quick reminder to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's jump right in. Talking about the beach, it's classic Belek. We've got sand and some fine pebbles at the shoreline. The water gets deep quite slowly, making it super safe and convenient if you're traveling with little ones, especially because the hotel doesn't really have a pier. I should definitely mention though, if the wind picks up, the waves here can get quite high. Overall, the beach is really well maintained. You can tell they clean it regularly and even top up the sand. The sun loungers are pretty basic, but the good news is they're brand new. The canopies are actually left over from the previous hotel, so they are looking a little bit tired, to be honest, but they still do a great job of providing plenty of shade. There are private cabanas available for rent, but keep in mind that they do come at an extra cost. On the beach, there's a volleyball court where they hold regular matches if you want to join in. For convenience, there are showers right at the exit. Another practical feature is having the beach bar nearby. It's quite handy because you can grab a quick snack without having to walk all the way back from the sea. In the first part of my review, I talked about the overall layout of the hotel grounds. One thing I personally really appreciate is how compact everything is. Very convenient because you can walk to the beach from pretty much anywhere in literally just a couple of minutes. Let's move on to the pools. I've got some good news right off the bat. They are heated. Depending on the weather, the water temperature usually hits around 30 degrees Celsius or 86 Fahrenheit, which makes a huge difference, especially if the air is a bit chilly. There's one pool dedicated specifically to the water slides, and then the main pool where all the animation takes place. The main pool is actually split into 2 zones by a bridge that leads toward the hotel. The section on the far side of that bridge tends to be a bit quieter, so it's a good spot if you want a more relaxed vibe while still being near the action. There's also a small separate pool, which seems perfect for toddlers. What's really great is that it even has a canopy to protect the little ones from the scorching sun. Definitely a thoughtful touch. And here's what the main restaurant's terrace looks like. And of course, the hotel offers swim-up rooms that come with their own private pool access. Now, let's head over and take a look at the spa. Even though the complex isn't huge, it's got everything you'd expect. A hammam, including a private room for couples, steam room, a Finnish sauna, and a pool. The spa also offers massages and beauty treatments, but just keep in mind, those come at an extra cost. But here's a tip. Keep in mind that in Turkey, it's quite common to haggle. Always try to negotiate and ask for a discount. It's usually expected, and you can often get a much better price. Right next to the spa, there's a small gym. It's quite compact, honestly. It's only big enough for a few people at a time, but on the bright side, all the equipment is brand new. So there's that. Let's take a look at the animation program. I know a lot of you are wondering if it's worth bringing the toddlers along. Let's see if there's enough here to keep the kids happy, or if you should maybe consider other options. The kids club is tiny, and the playground next to it is quite small too. They do have a daily activity schedule, but everything is on a pretty basic level. But there's one really clever feature. The club is located right next to the stage where the evening shows happen. Since the kids club stays open until 11 p.m., parents can actually keep an eye on their children while enjoying the show themselves. It's a pretty convenient setup. And of course, like in most hotels, they have the mini disco in the evening. I'd say there's definitely kids animation here if you need it, but don't expect a massive, non-stop entertainment program. And just one last thing, inside the hotel building, right next to the main restaurant, there's a small arcade room with game machines. Keep in mind though, they aren't part of the all-inclusive deal, so you'll need to pay extra for those. And just a quick word on the activities for adults. The animation team is active throughout the day. You can join in on things like aqua gym in the pool, darts, beach volleyball, and other classic resort games if you're looking to stay active. In the evenings, there are shows followed by a DJ set or live music to wrap up the night. If I had to point out one major downside, it's the seating near the stage. Even with the bar tables, there clearly isn't enough room for everyone. So, if you're planning to watch the show, my advice is to get there early to snag a spot. And as promised, here are a few words on our overall impression of the hotel. Honestly, we liked almost everything: the food, the drink selection, rooms. Since the hotel is brand new, you can really tell that the management is doing their best to make your stay as pleasant as possible. It's not a premium category hotel, but all the essentials for a comfortable stay are here. If you can find a good deal on the price, I can definitely recommend checking this place out. We had a great time here. Don't forget to watch the first part of the review if you haven't yet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.